Hello again. Thanks so much for stopping by. This video is all about my curriculum for next school year. So my oldest will be going into second grade, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about what we plan on doing. We have been using science with Abeka, and we're going to just kind of finish out what we have there. And I have a list of books from Usborne that I need to get. For history, we're going to do the read aloud from A Child's History of the World. That's the actual founder for the Calvert School. So it's an awesome read. And we have actually been using it for a while. And so we're just going to continue out using that as well. For math, we're going to do Math UC. And so I've started collecting curriculum for Math UC. As you can tell, I purchased curriculum that has been used before. There's so many different websites where you can find gently used curriculum, or curriculum where maybe they didn't use it that year, or maybe their children wrote their answers on paper and preserved the actual booklet. And so this actually was a resale buy from, what is this? Yeah, Thrift Books. So I still have some things on my list for math that I need to pick up. Okay, so I saved the best for last. As you know, I used to be a language arts teacher, and so reading is just a passion of mine. So for language arts, reading, writing, we are going to use the Bible as our curriculum. This is an older version of this book. There's another version out, but I love it. It's awesome. And the Bible, I'm actually putting together a curriculum using the Bible. We're going to break it apart by genres. So there's poetry and history, and we can talk about story elements. We can talk about plot. We can talk about all of that using the Bible, but understanding that it is not fiction, that it is a book of truth, directly given from God. And so understanding that and then breaking it apart. If we say something is a story, well, who is the story about, and so forth. So we still can look at it in those ways. But I'm also going to pull in books that go along with the stories, and I'm also going to write some stories for that. And so I've been working on that all summer so far. We'll see how it goes. I have a list of books I need to get to finish this section out. There's Proverbs for children. There's all different kinds of books over King David and so forth. I have a list of books that I need to get from Thrift Books and off Amazon. And so I'm piecing that together. And so that's where we also can break it apart and do story elements and things like that. We're going to look at poetry in the Psalms, but we're also going to look at poetry through famous poets. And so this little book here is like so amazing. It's not all, of course, it's not all the famous poets, but it's like, it has some of the great ones like Emily Dickinson, and Poe is my favorite. Nope, take that back. Robert Frost. Oh, I love him. I love A Road Not Taken. So anyway, we're going to look at poetry, and here we're also going to, there's some children's poems that I've kind of started saving and pulling off the web that I can teach different things like metaphors and similes through. And then this stack of books is just getting ready for Black History Month. And so as I see different books that I can collect for him for that, I'm also doing that as well. I'm so excited about next year. I hope my oldest is excited about next year. So And yeah, so that's our curriculum. This is what I'm planning for my oldest. If you have any ideas or suggestions, like any other curriculums or things that you've heard of, or ways and tricks for Math UC, this is going to be our first year using Math UC. So yeah, if you know any suggestions there or videos, definitely share it with me. Anyway, I truly love our plan so far. I will come back here and share more as I get this put together, but so far, this is what we're looking like. We also use classical conversations. We used it last year, and so we do plan to continue with classical conversations as well. I really am excited about next year. I think my kids are getting excited. I've got to plan for Lydia as well. She's getting to be so studious. And of course, I'm planning for my 3-year-old Levi. Ding, ding, ding. We're on our way. The mission of the day starts when we say rocket, rocket.